recording?
No.
Oh, can you turn your camera on?
No.
Oh. What if I want to see your face in particular?
Too bad.
Oh, there he is! Yay! Okay. Oh. Make noises. Stop that. Okay. Alright. How's everyone doing today?
Alright.
I'm good.
It's double, so that's fun.
Stream is running.
Running real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do this. Okay, so. Oh, give me a second. Okay, so recap time. Okay, so last session, to be honest, not that much happened.
We killed two
We fought a
dragons.
dragon.
What are you talking
I know
about?
I know you killed two dragons, but I feel like it says a lot when the session is mostly made up of combat. You killed two dragons, and you took the loot. You found some pretty neato things. And then you decided to camp in the cave that you cleared out until the next morning. So
And we had a chat around the fire. That's some stuff.
Fire.
Yes.
Yes.
Cassandra prompted a very political discussion about the nature of what makes someone a sentient being.
Which was really great. I'm so happy that you did that.
And I was like, wait, huh?
I
You can
know.
do that? Free will exists?
Free will. What is that?
Huh?
Anyways, so yeah. So you guys wake up the next morning. The sun starts peeking through the opening of the cave, and you guys
Love
wake
her,
up.
the sun.
Sun is good.
She's very great. Yeah, and you wake up, and you see that Fan has already started a fire for this morning.
Nice. Is he cooking anything?
No.
Oh, well. Be that way then.
Well, you know who probably has more bacon and eggs in her supply?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna cook breakfast.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Oh yeah. I have I know what it is actually. Somehow through methods that are not adequately explained, Cassandra has obtained a shield and has put it over, like a metal shield, and has put it over the fire
Oh.
to cook.
Wait, you don't
to
have a frying
maximize.
pan?
Okay.
No, see, let me finish though, because this
Okay.
is to maximize the amount of food that she can cook in one go.
I
She has
approve
a
this
wok.
method.
I have what is effectively fashioned a wok, a very large wok out of a metal shield. This is a thing the Mongolians actually did, by the way.
Oh, wow.
I found out today.
Nice. That's cool.
They did not make bacon and eggs in their shield woks. However,
I would probably stuff similar to that at least.
and we'll see the shape of the wok is. Let's not look into it. Anyway,
Then I look over and I see Falcifer, like, huh. He's sleeping pretty deep.
Yeah, he had a stressful day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
What is-
doing the weird, like, old man coma.
Did
You
he
mean sleeping?
Did he accidentally drink a sleeping potion? Like,
Who knows? He's just asleep. You guys don't think to bother him till you guys actually leave.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cathandra's just like, look, man, a live cleric took 2 lives, yesterday. It's probably got him kind of shook.
That
Shit.
is true.
Language.
He's not feeling very well.
Uh-huh.
Some words are difficult to say when your mouth is full of teeth.
Okay.
So, Tham, what's next, I guess? You just gonna head back to town, find another job, or... Because I'm assuming this was
Probably.
just all that's left of this job.
Yes. Part of our deal, your party will be getting half of the reward that was offered to me.
Alright.
Money.
That's pretty good considering you guys also got to all split a dragon's hoard.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of money, where's the little thief thing?
I'm
What?
still outside the cave.
Oh.
Are you outside the cave?
Yeah.
Did you just
And,
camp
did I
outside
sleep out
overnight?
Huh? Did you say Caladine?
So, did you guys have a fire last night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, they did have a fire last night, and Cassandra cooked them a whole lot of food, a whole lot of good food. So
Yeah.
if you would have wanted something to eat, you would have probably came back inside the cave and probably been with everyone else.
Yeah. We'll say
absolutely.
you like came back in, ate, and then promptly zonked out.
That tracks.
We found a very nice rock to sleep on.
Yes.
Heck yeah. And now we're doing it again, but in the morning.
It's different because you're awake now, and you're not gonna go back to sleep till later.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have a very lovely breakfast. And then you know, what would be? I can't think of. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you guys have a very lovely breakfast, and then after that's done, you guys decide to go ahead and make the trek back down to the city. Mm, you know,
Back
You-
to
when you
the
guys-
jungle.
when you guys step out of the cave,
Mhm.
you guys notice that it's kind of overcast because this is a rainforest.
Mhm.
And about halfway through your journey, it starts to rain, and I'm not talking like you know, just your normal like raining. No, this is a downpour.
Great.
Fun.
Let's see.
Are you guys gonna try to like seek shelter until the rain passes, or are you guys gonna try to truck it through the rain? You're like about like halfway down the mountain at this point towards the city.
I'm fine with trucking through the rain. I like it.
Oh, of course you
It's
are.
cool.
You're not covered head to toe in fur.
That is fair. Once we get somewhere dry, I can probably help a bit with that. If you
Okay.
want.
Ooh, hang on a second. I have an idea. Let me double check something real quick.
In the meantime, I'm gonna canonically get a drink. I'll be right back.
Just open your mouth.
I need to double
Lexi
check
says
what
we get an
creatures I can
umbrella.
turn on into.
Slurp up all the rain. What would we get for an
Nom, nom,
umbrella? I
nom,
mean, it's a
nom, nom,
jungle,
nom.
I guess. There's probably like, I don't know, banana leaves or something. There's bananas around here.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Okay. I need to wait for Kira to come back because I have an idea.
Cool.
Okay. This is why we have spellcasters,
Yes.
because they can do spellcastery things.
Cassandra is literally just like bopping along, fully just enjoying the rain entirely. Which is really funny considering her fire tendencies. She is just vibing in the rain right now. And then just as she's walking, she's like, "Oh yeah, hang on a second," and she turns into a bear.
Okay.
Okay.
She turns into a bear,
whoa.
and she literally, Canis, you see, she literally just looms over you as a method of keeping you dry from the rain.
Oh. Okay.
That's a
So great.
big bear.
This
Okay.
is
Well, that's
I guess.
If a bear could cross its arms, she's doing that, so as to give a little bit of a shelf to shield Canis.
Oh, so you're like bipedal?
Yeah, this is a
Yeah, bears
this is a
can do
bear
that.
walking bipedally behind Canis, to it looming over him because she's just a normal sized bear.
Sandra, you are constantly full of surprises. That's wonderful. Okay. What's the
Would
man
anyone
do for
else-
the rain?
He's just a dude in the rain.
He's emo.
I mean, he has a
just-
hood. He has like a hood and like a cape and a jacket, so he's fine.
Has his hoodie up, trudging through the rain.
Yeah.
It's black. Hoodie.
Edgelord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I guess that might slow us down a bit through
Uh-huh.
to get to the town, but like it didn't take us too long to get here. Probably just like a few
Okay.
hours.
Yeah, it just basically took you 2 hours. It was the fight that took most of the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And recovery from the fight.
Okay, so, cool. So you keep trucking through the rain. When you guys get to the city, it does not stop raining. So, you guys, I assume you guys head back to the church to essentially collect your reward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so you guys go in, and it's a very interesting stage what happens because there is like a hold on a second. There's a specific bishop that like deals with like monster essentially like
Monster
monster
hunters?
jobs in the church. Huh?
Deals with monster hunters.
Yeah, there's a specific bishop in the church that deals with like monster hunters and monster jobs. And
Mhm.
so Fan goes to this guy's office and he brings you guys are allowed in since you guys helped with the job. And he brings back the scroll, which he had a scroll that had the job on it. He brings back the scroll and then he brings he also brings like a green gem that he found that was in the hoard to show as shown as like proof of like doing the job.
Mm-hmm.
And he hands that back to them, and they hand him a pouch of money, and he shaked out essentially. He gives you guys your half of the coin, and 100 gold for the party.
I have a question for the
Hmm?
bishop.
Okay.
So-
The bishop. Yeah, go ahead.
So this contract was for killing a dragon, correct?
Yes, it was.
See, and what was it, like 200 gold or something for a dragon?
Yes, that is the price that we offered him. Sometimes monster hunters like to negotiate
Okay.
for
Well, see-
greater pay.
When we got there were 2 dragons that we had to deal with. So it
Yes,
was a
that
lot
was
more than we signed up for.
in the information that we gave the monster hunter, that there could possibly be a baby dragon, and that there was at least rumors that there was an egg.
Well, this 200 gold is for killing a dragon, not killing 2 dragons.
Roll. What is it called? Hold on. Why do I never remember D&D stats? Roll persuasion.
More money.
Yes.
Persuasion. That's a 9.
Alexi, I assume your persuasion is high.
Does Alexi want to help out with the...
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask if Alexi wants to take the help action.
She says 1 sec.
Okay.
Yes, our resident wants to be a businessman. Why don't you negotiate with this person?
Like-
He's a
That wasn't
businessman
really
with a
just a
business
baby
plan.
dragon, because, like, that kind of implies defenseless. But this thing, like, it was pretty powerful. It, like, spewed a lot of acid all over us.
It
and,
made me
like,
very
melted
anxious.
clothes.
You said persuasion?
Yes.
I have a +4.
Oh, that's pretty good. Do you
So,
want to take?
yeah.
Do you want to take the help action?
Sure. Do I gotta roll for that?
I don't remember. Yeah, go ahead and.
Help action in this case would either be Alexi does his own roll to try to persuade, or he says something to assist Zane that gives Zane an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go Zane. In this case, why don't you roll advantage?
So just roll again.
Yeah.
Are we sure
Imagine I
Alexei
say
would...
something really cool and insightful.
Yes.
Whoa!
Are we sure Alexei wouldn't just
Well,
shove
whatever
him
you
out of the
said
way?
helped a lot, because I got a 22.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So, like the bishop thinks for a second, and he's like, "Yeah, I guess that's true. We just really only said that there was rumored to be an egg." So he doesn't give you. He gives you guys 50 more gold.
Is that including Than, or just us?
Yeah, that's gonna be including Van.
Okay. Alright. I'll take that deal.
Oh, I suppose.
How many? That's how many? Hold on.
So that's 250.
Yeah. That's 250
We
with. Hold on.
Half of that, he said? We said half of 200.
Yeah. So you already got the 100.
Haha.
For-
We have another 50 we have to split.
Hold on.
That'd be 25.
25.
If we do it half.
Are you getting money, Cassandra?
No.
Okay.
Believe you
Okay,
me,
well,
I
there's
got
just-
more than what I needed from the
You know what?
cave.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do it. So you are each getting 25 and then 50, then 100
Done.
divided by
Well,
5.
that's 150 divided by this.
Wait.
That's 150 divided by the 6 of us, so that's 25.
Okay. So you each are getting 25.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
am.
not my calculator. That's a calendar.
I
Get
am.
that out of here.
That is annoying.
Anyway, we also need to give false for gold.
Yeah, I counted
Sorry.
him.
Okay.
The
Marhan, how much gold did he get?
25.
125.
Thon?
Wait, 125? That doesn't make any sense. Because you got 100 for the party.
No, 25.
Okay,
25 per person.
okay. Yeah, okay.
There are 5 of you.
I know how to count.
Okay, so. What are you guys going to... Okay, essentially, So, you guys, Than leaves, and he...
Bye.
Before he does, though, he... Oh, sorry, words are hard today. He goes to Alexi, and he says, do you remember, you said, did you specifically ask for him to keep, for him to, what did you ask him to investigate exactly?
I have awful news for you about my memory. I have no idea.
No, wasn't it just like where your uncle was taken?
Yeah, I think that's all it
Probably.
was. I think
Probably
it was
something
just-
along those lines.
Yeah, I think it was just to keep an eye out for your uncle. So he goes to you and he's like, I will make good on our deal and keep an eye out for your...
Ugh,
And he says, like, if he finds anything, that he'll find you. And he vanishes. Cool, like he does.
Neat.
Okay,
What an
You- okay.
interesting gentleman.
Okay, so you guys are currently back at the Church of Water. So,
Mm.
what are your plans next? Because if you guys are gonna head out pretty soon to essentially go do Sybil's job, then it would be a good idea to, contact her and be like, hey, we're planning on leaving soon.
We told her that we were doing her thing, right? At some point.
Yes.
Okay.
She wants us to find water genasi.
She wants you to take her to find Water Genasi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't remember what country though.
That was up
The
in
one on the
Elwood.
upper left.
Yeah,
North.
just north of here.
Just north.
North.
I mean, I guess we could. The only other thing we could really do is like explore around town, see what's around.
Well, is Sybil
That's true.
here?
You guys could explore the city if you guys want to more.
Yeah, I want to get going. Is Sybil here?
We could check.
It should
That's
be.
so-
She-
Sybil!
Let's head back to the library, see if she's around.
Yeah. Kenneth, you were with Alexi when they came back here, right? When he came back here to talk to Sybil?
I think so.
I think you were.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You and Alexi remember her saying that if you wanted to find her, she would be in her office in the library.
Okay. Let's find her office.
Another thing I thought of that we could do. We just got a bunch of money. We could go shopping.
That's true.
But yeah, let's go check on Sybil first.
Mm-hmm.
Shopping
So
spree.
you guys head into the library, and the library definitely looks better since than the way you left it, which was very wet. Now the books are dry and actually back on the shelves.
That's-
Huh,
Yay.
it is much more dry in here.
And since there was less chaos in the moment, you guys actually take a minute to look around the library. And I mentioned before, it's like a 2-tiered library, where it's like, oh, there's a lower level and then there's like a balcony level. And there's a lot of...
Yes.
That's what it's called.
Um,
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Mezzanine.
And then there's a lot of places to like for people to sit and read, but on the main level there's a bunch of like doors and offices in the back. And also there is a lot of ornate ocean imagery
Ooh.
in this library. Like, it's very beautiful, filled with like a lot of like that sort of like cream white quartz color and like light blue and like gold and like coral colors, that sort of thing. Anyways, so yeah, Sybil's office is one of the doors at the back of the main level.
Nice.
You know, this place is pretty when we're not trying to fight a river in it.
I imagine that Cassandra's already like 3 shelves away, and you just hear very distantly a books, 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 books.
You know,
do
that's-
wanna roll to see
the
if you find anything?
The enthusiasm
do.
of the literate.
I'm gonna like follow Cassandra and like kind of hide under her while looking for more books to steal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, at this point, the wild shape has worn off. It does not last very long.
Aw, man.
But yes, absolutely, we are perusing. What should I roll?
Oh, there goes the thief
Just
thing.
roll a d20, and
Okay.
and then what is the name of your character, Johanna?
Caladine.
Caladine. Okay, Caladine, roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
Because you're book nabbing again.
Wait, whose books are you nabbing?
Yes.
The libraries.
Oh,
I
But she's
got a
like-
5.
can I roll? You got a 5. Can I roll perception to spot the book nabbing?
Yes. You'll probably see her do it though.
Well, I rolled an 11. By the way,
Yeah.
the roll for book was also a 5.
Okay.
So I think Caladine, Cassandra's not subtle. You very clearly see her like turn and look right at you as you are nabbing books, and then just turn right back around.
That's why I followed you, because I was pretty sure you wouldn't find.
I pretend I do not see.
Yay.
Unfortunately, Caladine, there are other people in the library, and someone else, like, looks at you while you're trying to stuff a book in your bag, and you're just like, I read book. I put it back on shelf. Never mind.
I'm just gonna like step like behind her, which by the way, reminder that Cassandra wears like big robes and a
Uh-huh.
cloak, and I'm literally just going to be like, hey, what's this? And I'm gonna reach over Caladine's shoulder to like hide her from view.
Okay,
What's
re-roll
this
that
one?
sleight of hand then. In the meantime, Cassandra, the book that you find is
Yeah.
a book
Look.
on very pretty stained glass. It's
Ah,
specifically
yeah.
religious stained glass.
Ooh. Oh yeah, baby. I got me a book on Catholic guilt. That one was
Oh.
popular.
Ain't that just the Bible?
No,
Actually, no.
that's the Apocrypha.
You're correct. It is the
Yeah.
Apocrypha.
Anyways, so a lot of the like images of stained glass that you find in this book are like images of the gods interacting with each other, and like creation
Hang on.
itself.
GM's microphone is too far away from her mouth.
While you're doing this, I need to show you guys the last picture that I did in my sketchbook. I'm gonna see if this kills me. Hang on.
Ooh.
It is a
Ooh.
stained glass.
Nice.
This is for my setting tertiary. We'll figure out what the center one is, but this is one of the trios of the trio of trio deities in tertiary. Anyway,
Very cool.
Yeah. Anyways, so there's stained glass images of, and they're like, this is like they're all like painted, like in this, because that's how
Heck
books
yeah.
work.
heck
And
yeah, bro.
there's some of the gods essentially creating Gaea, which is just the creation story, and there is a few of the calamity, and then there are other ones of like the gods interacting with each other. Like you see one of the fire god,
The Hades?
the Hades. Yes, you see one of the fire god, the Hades, and what appears to be a wind goddess, essentially holding like that like judgment balance and scales.
Yeah.
They're like together holding that, which is really neat.
That's pretty cool.
And then you see a view of the water god Shotus, which is what this church is for, and then the earth goddess, Deity, and it's showing them being coupley and cute.
Wow.
Yeah. And then there is a lot
I just like tilt the book down. I'm like, God, look, they're kissing.
And then there is then there's a few of Aldona, the goddess of ether herself. And then there is a few of like essentially the 5 main gods together.
Very
Anyways.
cool.
Kaladin, what did you reroll?
7.
Oh. Okay.
Are you adding any stealth modifiers to this?
I have 1. I have a +1.
Ah. Well,
Okay,
dang.
so what happens is like you like go to like grab a book and you do like try to pull it off the shelf and like put it in your like bag, but because Cassandra is standing over you and she has like the big cloak and the big robes, you like somehow like fumble the book, but because it's getting caught in Cassandra's robes and it just falls on the floor with like a very nice thud in a quiet library, and you're like, oh, well, it's a very awkward moment, and you decide to put the book back. Anyways,
Ah, boy.
okay, I assume the rest of you are going to find Sybil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You approach what appears to be her office. It's just like the one straight back. You essentially go to the one that the water elemental came bursting out of.
Mm-hmm.
Good
And yeah,
place to start.
are you going to knock on the door?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You knock on the door, and you can hear a very, like, panic scream. And you're like, she's like, ah, good. And you open the door, and, like, if there was a smoke alarm, it would be going off in this room. This
Oh.
room is, like, filled with smoke, and you can see that, like, something that she's working on her desk is on fire, and she's, like, mildly panicking and like fumbling with her spell book, and she's like, water spell, and somehow she just managed to like barely like cast a water spell to put it out, before, like, some other thing catches on fire, and then you see, like, a shark dog running around the room, essentially barking in a panic until she puts out the fire.
And this is the one we have to take with us?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is gonna be interesting.
And she finally gets to puts it out. She, like, slams, like, her spellbook closed, and she's like, oh, hi, welcome back.
Oh, she's
Hi.
adorable. I love her.
Oh yeah, Cassandra hasn't met her yet, has she?
I'm also not in the scene, but yeah. I was occupied.
Yeah.
Now that our business is concluded, I believe we are ready to take on your request.
Oh, okay, awesome, great, cool, I was waiting. And she, like, pulls, and she, like, goes under her desk and, like, pulls out a bag, and she's like, I'm ready. Wait, are we leaving today?
No, maybe?
Yes,
Well,
I would like to. The
Yeah.
city is moist and I don't like it.
It's
You-
about...
You do know we're going to find water, Genasi.
yeah.
Yes, but it will get me out of the immediate vicinity of this harbor.
Well, I would not recommend that we leave now, because the seas will be very rough, because it is raining.
That is true.
It's fair.
So,
So,
if you want to leave
once-
today, we should... If you want to leave today, we should probably wait until the rain stops.
Which might not be until later, and sailing at night is probably not the best idea.
No, it is definitely not the best idea.
Well, I mean,
The seas are very dangerous around here.
depends on how clear the skies are.
Yeah.
The skies are clear enough that navigation is no problem.
Yeah.
But I suppose the
No,
real
it's-
danger does come from what's in the sea.
Okay, well then we can probably plan to head out tomorrow if the weather's clear.
Okay.
And maybe when Falsifer is awake. Who has
also
Falsifer at the
true.
Well,
moment?
he's around. He's just like, he's currently lost in the books again.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he came with you guys,
Lost in
and
book
I believe
sauce.
he does have like a cloak, so he was fine in the rain. He's just been mostly quiet because he's been contemplating. He's been contemplating something. You guys are not sure what.
Me when I contemplate.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we just wanted to let you know that we were planning on heading out with you.
Okay. Someone who actually has a decent memory. What did I say was the reward? How much the reward was for the party?
That Sybil was giving us?
Yes, the civil was giving
100
you.
gold each.
Okay, cool. She's gonna give you guys 100 gold each, and part
Someone
of the
in
deal
this
was
party's
this.
gotta take notes.
Okay,
Trying.
she's giving you guys 100 gold each, and then as part of the deal, she is going to cover the expenses of like hiring ships and crew and supplies in order to get you guys, there
Okay.
and on essentially the hunt for the Genasi.
Cool.
Okay. So what Sybil does is she just kind of like whatever was on her desk that was on fire, she kind of like pats it more to make sure that it's not on fire, and then she kind of like sweeps it into a bin. And then she picks up her bag that she had, and she's like, "All right, I'm gonna go upstairs. And I'm gonna go upstairs and get the money, and then I will be able to come with you guys until you guys leave.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay, so she's going to scurry away, and the dog runs after her.
That's a cute little critter. I want to steal it.
You can't.
That's what you think. I'm gonna head back out in the library, and I want to look for books.
Okay.
Books.
Yeah. To make this fair, just roll a d20.
I want to look for specific books.
Oh, okay. Well, then roll investigation. And what are you specifically looking for?
I want to look for books about religion and like kind of religious practices, specifically with like the Ildana, the goddess of ether, and like anything like related to like light and dark.
Ah, awesome. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Roll investigation.
It's natural 1.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. You don't find anything.
Unfortunate.
That's what a nat one does.
Find a book of really great pie recipes, though.
Yeah, you know what? Instead, you find a book about tropical bugs.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
there should be a book about how to find what you're looking for in a library.
How
Does
do you
this
use the
library
Dewey
have a
Decimal
card
System?
catalog?
That's on the librarian's desk for people who actually need to use it. But yeah,
We
you
need
find
to
a
use
book
it.
on like tropical bugs, and like it's funny because like you saw some of these while you were trekking through the rainforest, but while you were trekking through the forest, but like some of these bugs get really big.
Okay. Well, I guess just group up with people, see what we're doing next for the day.
I'm trying not to crunch on stream.
Okay.
I
Cool.
imagine that either Cassandra and Caladine are still in the process of looking through books, or we have started conversing with each other.
Still heard you on stream.
Yes, converse.
Where'd you find that
She's a
book?
very big woman, and you are a very short thing.
I am
Well,
under 3 feet tall.
Fantastic.
Maybe ABS is back.
How
Amazing.
tall is Cassandra?
Cassandra's approaching 6 foot. With the heels
Oh,
that
yeah.
she wears.
Yeah.
I'm
OBS
going with the vague measurements of
let's
I am
see.
5'10".
have to mute
With heels, I only need a couple more inches
How do I
to
do
be
that?
6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
That's roughly the same height that Cassandra is, cause she's large. But what was it, Caladine? What was it you said?
Scroll down a little bit.
Where'd you find that book?
Great question. She starts looking around. I don't know actually. I think I picked it up at random. Do you want it?
Yes.
Awesome. She gives you the stained glass book.
What do you know about stained glass?
It looks good. I vaguely know how it's made. I've never done it before. I'd like to, but I've never done it before. And I know generally that it's very significant in like religious circles. I don't know a lot of the history of that. I'm sure the book talks about it, considering it goes into the mythology that tends to be depicted in the stained glass.
How much do I know about religious symbolism in stained glass?
Roll. Hold on. I think you can't. Wait, hold on. Is there a thing actually for religion? Hold on, I
Can we
forget.
back
Yeah,
up a
there's
second?
religion.
My internet died.
Yeah,
Mhm.
roll
Can we back up a
religion.
second? My internet died while I was talking, and I don't know what anyone said.
Caladine asked if she knew any like symbolism for religion and stained glass stuff.
Hang on.
Careful, OBS still has muted.
No, I just unmuted it.
Now we can
Also,
just
if
use
I'm
it.
really, if I'm quiet,
Muted and not
then
deaf.
you're gonna have to turn me up on Discord because
on,
this
let
is
me-
all the closer that my mic gets to my face.
You are not quiet.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have no idea if that works.
That should do it.
Oh wait, no, that's audio.
Did you want me to roll religion or history?
Roll religion.
18.
Awesome, cool. Remind me where you're from again. You're from the fort that's right next to
Yeah.
the mountains, correct? Okay.
Mhm.
So, let me actually pull up the map. Okay, so that's too small. I can't see. But okay, so in Fort Strand, there is a very, very nice.
Okay, I just turned it back on.
It's a very nice church that specifically is not like geared towards any of the like religious sects. It's just a general like church of Elementa.
Long
And
lag.
because of
I
that,
was saying,
it's
okay, I
more
just turned it back on.
accustomed to like a very nice like old chapel with like the stained glass around the building, like all the way around the foyer and stuff like that. And
Am I
if
alive?
you're curious,
Mhm.
you're hello.
She's alive.
I'm vaguely alive.
Okay, and I assume that you were a curious child when you were
Oh,
young,
well, whatever would
Caladine.
have given you that impression.
And you decided to ask the priest one day what all the stained glass meant because they were super pretty. And so he explained like each of like what the stained glass paint pictures was, and like he told you a little bit of the history of like when the church was made and like when the stained glass was made. So essentially the church was built essentially when the fort was built, which was about hold on, what is the time frame for that? Give me 1 second. Okay, so the fort was built around 100 years ago. So yeah, so that's pretty much what you know. And so it seemed like the priest was also like into stained glass like at the time that he was talking about this because he also told you like a little bit of like the history of like making stained glass, but I know none of those specific details in general as a DM, so you can just kind of assume, but that's what you know.
Congratulations, you get to make your own lore.
Wow.
Wow.
Hello?
I'm on my phone now.
Okay. Do we get to see your pretty face now since you're on your phone?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sadness.
Sadness.
Sadness is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Okay. So yeah, that's what you know about stained glass.
Cool.
Yeah.
So is this a book that Cassandra, were you just going to borrow this book, peruse it, or were you going to steal it?
Oh, I was just gonna look through it, honestly. I wasn't
Oh,
uh I wasn't gonna swipe it or anything.
okay. So, um, were you looking at this book? I mean, you don't know where you got it, right? It was just kind of over there somewhere.
It was vaguely over their direction, and she gestures at where you were swiping books before. I'm gonna be real, I forgot, but basically as soon as I turned around where I picked it up from.
Okay, maybe we'll just hang on to it until we can give it to the librarian to put back.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think they'd like us to put it back wrong.
Yeah, no, actually, that is like the bane of any librarian's existence is people who take books out and then put them in the wrong place. They much prefer you actually give it to them to put back where it belongs.
I literally had a job where that was my job.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And that's on real life.
Now it's my brother's job.
Oh,
woo!
Anyway,
So,
I'm just gonna like
Sybil
hang on to
comes-
the book.
yeah, so you put that. I'll give you that one. So you put it back. So you put it into your bag. Anyways, yeah, Sybil comes back too.
Cassandra, are
She's
you?
like,
Is your bag playing music?
Sorry, excuse me. I got distracted.
It's
no,
my Victrola
actually,
going off.
legitimately, Cassandra's bag starts making noise, and everyone's like, "Huh?" And it's not the animal noises. No, it's music.
Huh.
Because remember, she
that
got that bag.
I do have that bag. She is immediately rooting around, is like, I thought I turned that off. What? Why?
Okay, yeah. So Sybil comes back, and she's like, "I have money," and she's ready to leave with you guys and go do whatever you guys want to do.
Okay.
I'm just along for the ride.
Hey, Sybil.
Um,
You know any good like places to get some like fancy equipment or supplies for trips or adventuring stuff?
yes, there is a very interesting magic shop in town. I forgot where it is though, because I rarely leave the church.
Do you know what it's called?
Yes. Dang it. I freaking put a name to this place in a previous session, and I don't remember what it's called. Frick. Um. Uh. It's called. We're gonna pull up a random name generator. And she actually does this thing where she's like, "Oh crap, what is it called?" And she like starts pacing. Because of course she do that. Okay. Oh, that's a fun name. Okay, the place is and she's like, okay. The place is called the False Feathered Phoenix,
Okay.
and it is run by a very, very nice what is the bird race?
Aarakocra.
It is run by a very nice Aarakocra.
Cool. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go looking for that then, and see what
Cool.
we find along the way.
Guess what, guys? The rain hasn't stopped.
Wonderful.
Oh,
In fact,
great.
it's pouring even more.
This place better have good towels.
Hey, Sybil, do you have an umbrella?
Does
Yes.
Cassandra have an umbrella in the bag of holding?
Cassandra can have an umbrella if she wants.
I'm pretty sure I have to do the. I can't access the stat sheet right now because my computer internet's still bugging out. But I'm pretty sure I have to roll for something if I try to find an
Yes.
umbrella in the bag of holding.
Bob.
Yes, ma'am.
Um.
Let me pull up the thing. Okay.
Roll a
That dog
d4.
is barking.
Yeah, you need to roll a d4.
On a 1, an animal comes out.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. She basically does that thing, you know, that those people who have like everything and the kitchen sink in their bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you need something, and they're literally like up to their shoulder, rooting around in this bag. That's what Cassandra's doing right now. She's like, "Hey, I swore I saw one. It's a 4."
Nice.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, you pull out an umbrella, and
Heck yeah,
it's
it is
not
a-
like a, and it's not a fantasy umbrella. It is like a legitimate like modern day umbrella.
Oh yeah, I pull it out. I pull it out like, that's anachronistic. Hang on a second. I put it back in. I stick my whole face in the bag of holding, and you hear various mutterings. For a second, I pull the umbrella back out, and now it looks fancified, like a big parasol. And I just open it up. It's a huge freaking umbrella.
Like the size of those big beach umbrellas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not that big because that would be. No, actually, I'm gonna commit to the cartoonish bit. It is beach umbrella size, and Cassandra's just carrying it with her.
Was awesome. By the way, Sybil does have an umbrella. And it is not as big as Cassandra's, and it looks like it's made more out of like tropical leaves and like wood.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Cassandra.
Yeah, in rain like this. See, the problem is, and this is the rant that Cassandra's going on as we are walking down the streets. Like in rain like this, it's really actually impractical to have an umbrella because you're usually only walking for a couple of minutes. And if you're walking longer than that with a normal umbrella, it's not going to matter. You're going to get drenched anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're only walking outside for a couple of minutes, except if it's like a normal rain, not like this downpour, but if it's like a normal rain, it's the amount of like rained on that you get is not really worth the so-called protection that the umbrella gives you. This is balanced out by having a case in point huge frickin' umbrella. Completely bone dry anything underneath this thing.
How do you spell Aarakocra?
I don't understand, but me and my still damp fur appreciate your giant umbrella.
Aarakocra is Aracoccra, I think.
KLCRA.
Yeah, what he said.
Kocra.
He put it
Just
in chat.
imagining a circus tent just bobbing down.
Little bit. It is probably circus tent colored because a lot of beach umbrellas are like bright colored. So she's done very little to hide the anachronism.
Honestly, like, did we even notice? We're probably just like, huh. Okay, whatever. That's just Cassandra.
I love that this is just her vibe now.
Yeah.
She is our local cartoon character.
Yes! All I've ever wanted to achieve!
I have questions. Where did you get them?
Bag of holding.
You have a bag of holding?
Oh yeah,
I
you
got
were
it
here.
I got it from the Dragon's Horde.
Oh yeah. You were in the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks
I
for
want
bailing on us back when we were fighting the dragon.
Look, you saw me. I was trying to hit it with the crossbow, but it just kind of bounced off, and I didn't think it was worth getting killed over. Would you have gotten killed over it?
No.
Well, there you go. Why didn't you leave? You should have gone.
If I could, I would have tried. But
Oh.
yeah. You were the only one of us small enough to be able to do what you did.
Oh. But that was a good trick, hiding in the coins.
Thank you.
How many coins were there on
Uh,
top of you?
I don't know, but we sure grabbed a lot of them on our way out, so.
Were they really heavy?
I mean, yeah, I'm carrying like over 400 pieces of gold. It's pretty heavy.
Wow. You must be really strong. Are all foxes like you strong?
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
I haven't met that many.
How many are there?
I don't know. Probably a lot. I know there's like tribes of them that live out there somewhere. At least that's what I've heard.
You should find them and make them hide under coins.
I might just do that thief thing. I might just do that.
Caladine, I love the way your brain works.
Oh, is that her nickname, Thiefling?
Thief thing.
Thief thing. Ah, I like that.
Yes.
Okay, so, hey, you guys, roll investigation for finding the magic shop.
Surely
Sybil
one
is
of us will roll well.
Yes.
I got a 23.
Oh wow, that's
Hey.
really well.
I got a 9.
10.
I forgot to
Sybil
subtract
got a
from
5.
my roll, so I got a 2.
Sybil got a 5.
I mean, it's probably not helped that I can't read the sign that says magic shop, so.
Yeah. Alexi, what did you get?
It's just my crippling illiteracy.
Is Alexi still with us? Man, he is zoned out. Oh, there he is.
I'm sorry, I am very EP.
I'm so sorry. Are you
It's
gonna be able to stick with us?
I'm gonna
If you-
try to make it to 10.
Okay. If at some point that you want to dip to go get the eeps, that's okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Anyways, what's happening?
Roll investigation.
Roll
We're looking-
investigation.
We are looking for a shop.
Specifically, a magic shop.
In the pouring rain. Which apparently is affecting your rolls.
I mean, if
Makes
it's
sense.
foggy,
Yo, nat 20, let's go.
Okay,
Nice.
so, remind me, who got the highest? Caladine, what did you get?
A 23.
Insane, what did you get?
Let's see.
10.
And Cassandra, what did you get?
9.
Okay, cool.
You said this
So-
was investigation?
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's a 21, but it's a nat 20.
okay, cool. So you guys are trucking along, and it like, it's pouring so hard that you guys basically didn't see it till you guys were on top of it, and Caladine was like, "Wait, guys!" and then like points off of it, and Alexi sees it too, and he's like, "Oh wait, hold on, I think this is it."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys go in, and you walk into this shop, and you know how like there's like those like magician places that are like, oh, got like the drapes, the blue drapes with like the stars on it, and was like very whimsical sort of thing.
Mhm.
Heck yeah, fortune
That's the-
teller.
That's the vibe of this place. Like very whimsical magic. Those of you who are spellcasters can feel the intense magic in this room, in this shop. So yeah, and you guys, where is it? I just wrote this down. Okay, and you guys, like walk into the store, and then all of a sudden, an Aarakocra pops up out from behind the like front desk, and he is literally like colored like a phoenix, like bright oranges, a little bit of reds, some yellows, and some gold, and he is like, "Welcome to the false feathered phoenix," and he seems like a very eccentric fellow.
Heck yeah, dude.
Ah,
And he sort of like hops over the desk, and he's like, "How can I help you guys today?"
Hello. We're curious to see what you have in stock.
Awesome. Please. You're welcome to peruse anything. Let me know if you have any questions. I have information of the items in my shop. Some of them hold surprises. A little bit of surprises, anyways. Enjoy yourselves.
Okay.
I'm immediately delighted. Do you do fortune readings?
No, I do not, but I know a lady that does.
Amazing. I'll have to keep that in mind for the future.
I'm going to
Anyways,
pull out my Victrola and try to sell it to him.
awesome, cool. He is immediately entranced by it, because it not only like plays pretty music, but it looks really cool.
Ooh,
And
hang on, I can help with this. That's me on the
Anyways.
kalimba, by the way, since no one can see me.
Yeah, I figured it was. Anyways, so he is obviously immediately entranced, and he's like, "So how much are you selling these bad boys for?"
Oh, well, I don't know. This is the only one I have.
Is there any way that I can get this version off of you?
Well, do you have? I'm looking for materials to make another one. So,
Materials. I might have something that can help you etch the wind runes, but I don't know if I have the materials for it. I would recommend if you want actual more materials, I would recommend you go to a friend of mine. He is he's a fellow also an artificer and a metal worker.
and where would I find him?
His shop is back up the mountain towards the church.
Okay. And you said that he has tools and materials I could use?
Oh yes, definitely he does. But you're interested in something that can etch those wind runes, and he like goes behind his you see him basically disappear behind his desk, and he comes back, and he essentially pulls out what is basically a quill. It's basically a quill, except the tip is a whole lot thicker and sharper.
wow.
And you essentially used a very crude version of this in order to etch your wind runes. Essentially, what it is it's a tool that you essentially harness wind magic into, and it allows you to carve the wind runes on whatever you need it to. Except yours is basically just like a rock, because you're a rock gnome. This one is a whole lot prettier, because it's also got it's got like some like metal pieces at the bottom where like the tip is, and it's got like this really pretty like blue feather attached to it that fades from a light blue to a light purple.
Okay, Caladin really wants this thing. How much is it?
Awesome. Okay. He's like, you see, my standing price on this item is, let's see here, is 80 gold.
Oh, well, if I could make you a custom one of these. I could make you a custom Victrola, but I could give it to you for free. But well, no. I could give you a huge discount on that if
Are you saying that
you
you want to trade the quill for the Victrola?
Or at a lesser price.
Well, no, I'd make you a custom one just for you, and you'd get to pick what songs it plays.
So you can make me a custom Victrola, not the one that you have, but a custom one. And are you saying that you want the quill in exchange, or are you
Well,
saying you
I
just want to
think-
make me one?
See, yes, I'd like the quill in exchange, but it's a lot of work to make one of these, and it takes a lot of time. So, say the quill and 20 gold for a custom Victrola?
That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. And he holds out his they're like Breath of the Wild, bird people. So his hand is his wing. So he holds out his wing for you to shake, and
Nice.
you guys shake on it. And then he explains that since he knows this is gonna take time for you to do, he's going to go in the back and write up essentially a written agreement, a contract for you guys to sign. And then he's gonna give each of you a copy as a receipt, being like, hey, this item is being traded. This item and this amount of money is being traded for this item, this time in the future.
It's just an invoice.
Yeah, it's basically just an invoice. Yeah. So, yeah, he's gonna go in the back and write that. In the meantime, you guys can peruse the shop. Is there anything that in particular that you guys are looking for? There's a lot here. There's it's one of those places where there's a barrel full of stick objects that can be anywhere from swords to spears to maybe just even a magical stick. And then he's got a shelf of just boots and something that looks like a boot, and then something that is definitely obviously not a boot.
Mostly Cassandra's just doing group parent where she's keeping eyes on everyone, making sure no one's wandering off too far or getting lost.
Okay.
Rather than actually shopping herself. But she'll keep just generally an eye out for anything that's neat looking.
Yeah.
Actually, Cassandra, you find a very ornate mirror on the wall.
A mirror?
And once you get a mirror. And once you get close to it, a very blurred out face appears in the mirror, and he's like, "Hey, gorgeous, how you doing?"
For the first time in this whole campaign, Cassandra is somewhat taken aback at being hit on by a mirror.
Oh dear.
It's just hang on. Let's see if I can turn this thing on so you can see the face. Just
Brother, oh.
brother, ew, basically.
Hmm.
And the mirror sees your face, and he says that he says, what? Is this your first time talking to a mirror? I'm honored.
Well, first of all, no. Second of all, I'm just. This is. It is my first time being hit on by a mirror, though.
I slide over next to her and see what's going on, and I'm like, do you want me to hit it back?
It is. It's okay, Ken.
Okay.
It's a mirror. It can't move. I can just walk away if I get bored of it.
Okay.
Oh, you wouldn't want to do that, though. I'm such a nice mirror. I'm so beautiful.
That's true. It is
You-
really
you
pretty.
de- you
And I start
definitely-
I start like
They
You
always
definitely-
default to nice.
You
the
definitely
first thing
want
they
to take
say.
me home.
It's
You
the
definitely
first
want to
thing
take
they
me
say every time is, I'm a nice mirror.
The mirror continues to be like, you definitely want to take me home and, hang me up in your house.
I'm gonna walk away from this mirror.
Make a charisma saving throw.
both of us or just her?
No, just Cassandra.
Okay.
A charisma save?
Charisma saves are for charisma relevant stats, correct?
Well, I would imagine. Wait, is it making a persuasion check against me?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'd like to argue that Cassandra's not going to be convinced by anything a nice guy mirror has to say.
Okay, cool.
If it
Here,
were
in that
casting
case-
if it were casting a spell on me, that would be a saving throw.
No, it is trying to cast a spell on you.
Okay, that's different. If it were just
Yes,
trying to
it is-
persuade me.
No, the mirror is actively trying to cast a spell on you.
Okay, I swan to John, Dice, if you betray me now.
You know what? I'm gonna
That's-
let you roll at advantage because you're already really put off by the mirror.
I sure. My dice! It's rolled underneath the table. Hang on, I'm gonna grab a different d20. Right. It's gonna be a 14.
Okay. It's you just do this thing where like you stare at the mirror for like a little bit, and like you can see like the blurry face, and also like you look at like your own reflection in the
I was
mirror.
gonna say, can I see my own reflection?
Yeah,
that
you
will
can
help.
see your own you can see your own reflection, and then you're like, yeah, no, and you just like walk away.
Nah,
And then
son.
you can see like the mirror like under its breath. It's like, dang it.
And meanwhile, I'm like putting my hands all over the mirror, like, oh, this is actually pretty high quality stuff.
Don't steal that mirror, Candace.
I can't fit this in my bag. You're kidding me? It's as tall as I am.
And then you can feel like the mirror's gaze turn towards you, and like, now you're a very handsome fox.
Nah.
Amazing. I hope I'm not waking up Tim. I might be a little bit too loud.
That's fine. Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Is anyone else looking for anything specific?
I'm just looking at shiny things and then putting my hands all over them.
Cool. Then everyone just roll a d20.
You'll never guess what it is.
2.
It's another 9.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
I was about to say, it's a number.
I got an 11.
16.
15!
Okay, I'm gonna go from. Remember your numbers. I'm gonna go from highest to low. So who had the 16?
I did.
Okay. Sorry, and going back to Pinterest. It's an addiction, I know. Okay. Caladine, you find a purple orb, and it's like a glass orb, and it has a purple ribbon wrapped around it, and essentially a wax purple stamp in it. And you like look at it and you like turn it around and you see that there's like a tag on it and it says pocket portal. Here. And it gives you like a little bit of like a description of like what it does. It says this potion is brewed in the center of a permanent teleportation circle. The portal it creates always takes you to that location that the potion is brewed in. As an action, you may smash the glass orb on the ground. A portal with a 10-foot radius opens and remains until the end of your next turn. Any creature that enters the portal hesitantly appears within 5 feet of the destination that is nearest unoccupied space, or in the nearest unoccupied space. It's an orb. You can ponder the orb.
Man, don't we love orbs?
wait.
Ponder. That's a Pokeball.
I was waiting for someone to make a ponder the orb joke.
That is a Pokeball.
You can decide if you want to purchase it or not. Later. Alexi, you said you got a 15?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I like the idea of just giving you more weapons.
Yippee!
Okay. So, like, I mentioned earlier how there was just, like, barrel of just, like, various, like, stick-like objects.
It's a box of
You're like,
sticks.
ooh, shiny! And you pull out a rapier, and you pull it, it's like, it has, like, on the hilt, it has, like, a little bit of feathers, and then the sheath that it's in is, like, very, like, ornately decorated with, like, more feathers at the edge of the hilt, and you pull it out, and suddenly a rainbow appears.
Ooh. Just in time for Pride Month.
This is and you look at the tag, and it's a rainbow rapier. It requires attunement, unfortunately. And once per day, as an action, the wielder of this weapon can swing the blade, creating a wave of colors that as if having cast color spray at 2nd level. On scoring a critical hit, the wielder turns invisible until the end of their next turn. The wielder can change the colors of the object or the creature with a single touch of its weapon. The colors changed can be a specific detail, such as the person's hair or the handle of the door.
Ooh. Instant hair dye.
You can decide if you want to buy that later. What did the rest of you guys get?
18.
9.
11.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not hear the 18. Give me 1 second. Okay. What did I give you last time?
Phantom boots.
Oh, that's right, boots. You're also looking in the same barrel of essentially sticks, and you find this very nice, like, ornate staff. It looks fey in origin. And it has a stone at the top of it, and it's like a very like misty. And it's like sort of like a very like misty like pink color. You look at the tag and it says Staff of Mist. It requires attunement, and this stat holds 5 charges, which dawn in it regarding a 1d4 charges. Using it, you can cast the following spells: Fog, Cloud, Blur, Misty Step, and Misty Retreat.
Neat.
Okay. Candace and Cassandra, what did you?
11.
Uh-huh.
9.
Okay. Candace, you find a very... Candace, you find 2 things.
Ooh.
You find you find 2 things right next to each other. You find a stuffed dragon
Ah.
Oh,
and
Ooh.
a rubber duck. All that you know is that it says stuffed dragon on the tag. Now, on the other hand, you see that the label is rubber duck, and it says what it says there. That once per day, a projectile heading towards you, you can hear duck inside your head.
Huh.
The creature that targets you automatically misses their attack. But you don't know what the stuffed dragon does. It's just a dragon, according
Hey,
to you.
Cassandra, what does this tag say?
I loom over Candace, and I'm like, so
Duck.
basically what it does is that
It's
it
the
gives
duck
you...
one. It's the
Yeah,
duck
thank
one.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Basically what it does is it will warn you ahead of time when the projectile headed your way, which gives you advance,
Give me the duck.
which
Duck.
lets you duck out of the way, basically. It's a pun. It's a fun magic item, is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Does the dragon say anything on it? I can't.
No, it just has a tag and it says it's a stuffed dragon.
Okay. Well, this is cute. I
It's
like
very
this
cute
too.
little
Yeah.
dragon.
These are cute.
Yeah, that dragon is adorable, actually.
Yeah.
You can decide if you want to buy those later. Cassandra, you find a very you find a very nice ring. It also looks Fey in
Ooh.
origin.
Now you speak in my language.
It's like one of those rings where it's essentially like a like it's 2 bands that are essentially like looped around each other, and one band is like a metal, and the other one is like essentially like a woven like stick around it, and you just see the tag just says ring and the price. Don't know what it does.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna have me a cool ring.
Okay. Kaladin, would you like to purchase your item?
Right back.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
jeez.
the rune etcher, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the pocket portal.
Oh, the pocket portal.
Yeah, no, by the way, he's come back with like the stuff for like the rune etching stuff, and part of what the contract says is that he will give you the 20 gold and the rune quill once you give him the your thing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. yeah, so he hands you the invoice for that essentially, and you both have a copy, and it's you look at it, and it's he shows you, and it's like the exact same copy. He wants you to sign both. You sign both. You each sign both. And yeah, so essentially, and he will put the 20 gold and the rune quill on hold. Oh, she brought the dragon. And he will put the item on hold for you, so that when you do come back and you do give him the whatever it's called, I forget what it's called, it's a complicated name, the Victrola, that he will give you. Yeah.
Okay.
But you also found the pocket portal. That's what I'm asking if you want to purchase.
I very much want to purchase the pocket portal. How much is it?
Okay. The pocket portal is. It is 50 gold.
Yeah, I will buy that.
Awesome. You now have a pocket portal. Alexi, are you interested in the rapier?
How much is that rapier?
The rapier is weapon. 80. He has it priced at 80. You have a feeling that you could heckle him if you want to like bring the price down.
I can heckle him. I can just go, boo! Your stuff sucks!
That's
No, not
haggle.
heckle is that's not what I
You mean
meant.
haggle. It's
Yeah, I
okay.
meant
I'm
haggle.
I'm being silly with it.
I know.
I mean, you could haggle by heckling. But no, I think I'm actually gonna pass on the rainbow
Okay.
rapier.
Also, if you want
And
to roll again to see
you
if you
need
find something
someone.
else.
I was gonna go to bed.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Alright,
peepee.
well. Alright, well, good night. We
Good night.
Well,
appreciate
before-
you being around.
Before you skedaddle, would Alexi be interested in someone else picking up the cost for the rapier?
I mean, I'm not gonna be offended if you want to take it.
Well, I'm not. Cassandra doesn't need a rapier, but she's willing to help you pay for it.
Oh, I could pay for it easily. I just don't want it.
Oh, okay. Never mind that.
Thanks though.
Alright. Okay, Zame, are you interested in the staff?
How much is it?
It is. It's the same price as the rapier. It's 80 gold. You look, and it seems like all of the things in this barrel are priced at 80 gold. Unless it's like an actual stick. Like you find just an actual big stick, and he's like, "Ah, this is like 2 silver."
Okay, hear me out though. A big stick that casts silence once per day. This is a joke only for me. It's fine.
No.
Okay. Hey, Canis, do you want to purchase either the duck
I
or
would
the
like
dragon
both.
or both?
I would like both,
Want both?
please.
You want both? Okay, cool. The stuffed dragon is a gold, and the rubber duck is how many silvers are in a gold?
10.
Okay, and the rubber duck is the rubber duck is also a gold.
I run up to the counter, slam these things both down, and 2 gold, and I'm like, I'll take them.
Awesome. Cool. Now after purchasing the dragon, you have the knowledge of what the stuffed dragon does.
Ooh.
If you hug it
You're a
every night
steal.
for 5 consecutive nights, it will turn into a pseudo dragon familiar.
I do not regret this purchase at all.
Okay, Cassandra, would you like to purchase the ring?
Heck yeah, I want to purchase a ring.
Okay, cool. The ring is 3 gold. Wait, no, 5. It's 5 gold.
Oh no. Oh no. What am I going to do? It's
Your
so
infinite
expensive.
money.
My yeah, absolutely. I paid for that.
Okay, do you put on the ring?
Well, first I'd like to know if the ring does anything because 5 gold is a lot for a ring.
You don't. It is?
I assume so, unless it's like
Oh.
super ornate, like hand. Well, I guess it would have to be handcrafted.
I can't. The only thing I care about is actually if you put on the ring.
Uh, I would. I'll put on the ring as soon as I get done asking Craft specifically, does this ring do anything or is it just a ring?
Oh, how'd you know his name is Crass? I didn't say that.
I thought you did. Never mind.
Oh, well, his
I
name
asked
is
the
actually
guy.
Crass.
I
You know,
asked
he
his
probably said
name.
his name.
I assume so. He's got a name tag on.
He says that he doesn't know what it does, and he just kind of assumes it's like a very, very pretty Fey or night ring.
Heck yeah! All right, I'm putting that ring on. Once I'm out of the store.
Okay, cool. Have everyone having their fun little items. Pathandra, I would like to point out that he said that he simply just did not know what a lot of the items did. And there's a portion of the items that in the story that he said he did not know what.
Yeah, I do
They
point
did.
when he says that. I do point out the mirror that's casting enchantments on people. Like, I don't know if you should cover that up or something, but that's a hazard.
He's like, nah, it's fine. It's part of the fun. I need to get that thing gone, anyways. Yeah. So you put on the ring, and yeah,
What does it do?
this cursed ring once belonged to a dryad who was forsaken at the altar. Now it
Heck
cannot
yeah.
be removed from whoever put it on unless they have died. It causes small plant life to grow on the body in place of hair, and contains a daily charge of speak with plants.
This is
Oh, and
an
it's got a curse of
objective
binding.
improvement. Bro's got a curse of binding.
It does!
Yeah. So does it replace my hair or does it grow with my hair?
I'm gonna say it does not replace your hair, it grows with your
Heck
hair.
yeah.
And it's not like
Heck
immediate, it's just gonna be like over time you notice just like little like it's not, what is it? I don't know what it's called.
Like sprouts?
It's like just little vines just start growing in your hair, and they have like little flowers, and they have little curls to them like they're vines and things like that.
Let them grow long
This
enough,
is
you get
the
grapes.
ideal state. What's that?
Let them grow long enough, do you get grapes?
Yes.
Ha!
And eventually, over time, you will notice that over time they like produce flowers in the spring and things like that.
Frick. Yeah, bro. This is the best, actually. Yeah, I put it on, immediately go to pull it off again and like sort of test the fit and it's not coming off and I'm like, ah, frick, this thing's cursed. Oh well.
Oh well, it's pretty.
But yeah, now you have a charge of speak with plants, which is fun.
All right.
Once per day.
I'm gonna write that down.
I sent the picture of the item with the description in the thing. Hold on, give me 1 second. If you want to look at that.
Yeah, that's fine. I got it written down as well, so we're fine.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Back when you guys were in the shop, you also noticed that he had a shelf of potions. There was healing potions, invisibility potions, there was dark vision potions, there was like potions of leaping, like all kinds of potions. So if you guys were interested in any potions, they're also there.
I'll grab like 3 healing potions if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Here, hold on.
I don't have any pencils with me.
Okay, cool. They're basic healing potions. And they are 50 gold each.
Yep.
Before you ask, yep, and that's the standard price.
Fine by me.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, now you have 3 healing potions. Okay, does anyone else want to look around here before you guys head out?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Well.
Seems like a pretty good place to call it off for the day.
Oh, like to end the session?
Oh, I don't know. I was just gauging the vibes.
What else are we gonna do?
Yeah,
I don't
next
know.
thing is just like head out with Sybil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you guys.
But it's still raining,
it's still
so
raining,
we can't.
So you guys are gonna have to wait until the next day. So
Yeah.
if you want, you guys could head back to the end. You could do a little at the end stuff if you want to do more role playing, and then we can do. I have a dream sequence.
Dream sequence.
We gotta do the dream sequence, guys.
Yeah. So if you guys wanted to do that.
Okay, guys,
Down for dream sequence.
Are we good here? I'm ready to just go back to the inn.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, where are you guys staying? I completely forgot Sybil was here this whole time. Yeah, she's like, oh, where are you guys staying?
Just an inn down by the harbor.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome.
Called the Cracked Show.
Yes.
Sorry, I was looking at something else. Anyways, you guys head back to the inn.
Yippee!
And there is a lot of people in the inn because it is raining and people want to escape the rain.
I'm just gonna go straight to my room. With my new little guys.
Yes.
I enjoy my little guys.
Kenneth no longer has need for the party. He now has 2 little guys.
Yes. Like, see you guys. This is my new party.
Don't need you people anymore.
People are overrated anyway.
Live that introvert life like you've always wanted to.
On. Yeah.
Oh, my back.
Sorry, I just saw the Cassandra drawing. Anyways, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you guys want to do anything?
No, I'm good.
Uh,
Well, okay. I'd probably like find a towel and finish thoroughly drying myself off because I have been wet all day.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those. There's towels in the rooms. There's
Yes.
definitely towels in the rooms and like extra blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I go to bed and
You hold.
I hold.
You hold.
I
You
hold.
hold. Okay.
I definitely hold.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Started tuning with boots.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's simple attunement stuff. You just gotta sleep with it.
Yes.
Yes. So, yeah. Okay, if no one's gonna do anything else, I guess we'll do the dream thing. So, Cassandra,
alrighty.
you go into your essentially house, right?
Yep. Just duck
Okay.
into my house real quick.
Yeah. So you go to sleep. It's weird. It's interesting because like your house is like a closed off space. So like there's no like windows or anything.
There is none. There are none.
Yeah. But it also seems to like not affect you because like you have like essentially like time awareness for like where you're supposed to be.
Basically,
So like
yeah.
you wake up in the morning, you wake up in the morning, you wake up at a decent time, that sort of stuff. Anyways, but you go to sleep and you have this very interesting dream. You see two children. They're like around like younger, like middle school age, and they definitely look like they're in school. And it's weird because they look like they're in like a school setting that you as Cassandra have never seen before. Essentially like our modern school setting.
Ah.
Hmm.
And you see two girls talking to each other, and they are drawing and writing at the lunch table. Kathy, remember when I had you name that child?
Yeah, I did.
Will you be that their name is Kath, right? I think.
I think, yeah, I think the child's name is Kath.
Okay. Will you be Kath for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the other little girl, she's got dark brown dark brown hair that like goes to like her shoulders. And she's like writing out a story, and Kath remembers her name. Her name is Olivia. This is one of her friends. And she's like, here, I wanna show you what I just wrote. I was adding to that story that I've been talking to you about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So she reads this, and she reads it out loud to you. Because that's what Olivia likes to do when she tells you her stories, is that she reads them out loud to you. and it's basically about this it's about Than, and she wrote Than's backstory.
Ooh, tell me.
Yeah, and so you already know all this stuff. So
Yeah.
she reads you Than's backstory, and you, in what what Kath is working on, she's in her sketchbook, and she's drawing a picture of Cassandra.
Yeah.
And then Kath starts telling Olivia more about Cassandra.
Yeah. So basically, she's like a normal person, right? And she's just got a normal life. Works with like a guild or whatever, and it doesn't really matter. But one day she finds a weird book just on the street by her house.
Really?
Yeah, so she finds this weird book, and it's telling the story of like this vampire in it. So she starts, or it's like what it is it's like you can fill in the story. You make the story in the book, and so
Like is it like a choose your own adventure book?
yeah, it's kind of like that. And so basically, she starts filling this out, and then she realizes that like something she wrote in the book happened in real life.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. And so it sort of starts this story of how she becomes this character that has like power over reality.
Oh wow, that's really cool. I like that idea.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's gonna be like some kind of big war that she's gonna try to. She might try to stop it, or she might cause it to happen, or I don't know. I'm gonna figure
Oh,
it out though.
that sounds cool. Yeah,
I think there's a war. There's gonna be a war though.
Yeah. And Cassandra herself is watching this dream play out, and
Oh.
suddenly she has this like conscious awakening where she just like opens her eyes and she's back in her house. And then suddenly she has the realization of everything that is beyond essentially this physical plane.
Oh yeah.
So
She immediately yeah.
Cassandra now has the meta knowledge of how she came to Gaea, essentially, that has
Yeah.
happened beyond this plane. You know, the stuff I
It's
talked to
like
you about.
yeah, this it's to her it's almost like remembering something you had forgotten, or
Yes, yes, it's
it comes
exactly what
back
it is.
to her and she's like, oh yeah, that's right, dang it. Oh, and he was right there, and I could have antagonized him even more about it. Dang it. Ah, now Nikolai's gone. That's a missed opportunity. Frick.
No,
Spends the whole rest of the day pacing.
hold on. It's not necessarily. It's not like. Oh, whatever. It's fine. But it's mostly just the meta knowledge of like how the plane outside this one works, and that sort of
All
stuff.
right, cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's the knowledge that she gains. All right. And with that, all of you sleep through the night.
Honkshu.
Hooray.
Yeah, honkshu.
Me.
I actually have to really quickly run to the restroom, or I'm going to explode. I'll be right back.
Well, actually, I'm gonna end the session.
Yeah.
So.
Well, dang. Okay, cool.
Because this honestly seems like a very good stopping point.
The energy has diminished.
Yes. So yeah.
Hooray! Good job, everybody.
Yippee!
Good job,
Good.
guys.
Good job
We
on
went shopping.
gaining meta narrative.
Yeah, or vegan.
Cassandra regained meta narrative. Yes. Also, I still have 9 bananas in my bag.
Bruh.
I should put them in my pouch of preservation because then they won't go bad.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Amazing.
Oh dear.
All right, I must skedaddle. I will see y'all later.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Cool.
my bananas into my pouch of preservation.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to keep
cool.
an eye on yours?
Alright then, well, next session, I guess we will head out to the great beyond that is beyond Talos.
Yay. Oh, so
Do.
if Falsifer is with us, he's the poor guy. He's gonna be so seasick.
Yeah. I'm gonna give, since Gimmick wasn't here for the shopping, I'm gonna give him the option to have the opportunity to buy something as if he was with us this session.
Okay. Maybe he
Yeah.
finds a potion of anti-nausea.
I bet, you know what, I bet they would have that at the magic shop. They probably would actually have that.
Wait, what did he say?
Ocean motion potion.
An ocean motion potion.
That's funny. I like that. Yeah. So,
Yippee.
cool. Great job, guys.
And I now
Alright.
have friends. I enjoy
You now
my
have friends. I can't wait till that pseudo dragon actually becomes a pseudo dragon.
Yes.
You're not a magic user, so I'm gonna have to give you familiar stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can use magic, it's just not my forte.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to once the familiar becomes an actual familiar, I'll give you the information on familiars.
Cool.
Yeah.
I would like that, because I
that's
have
what-
no idea how this guy works.
That's what the shark dog is. That's Sybil's familiar.
Oh.
So that's why I said that you can't steal him, because he is literally magically linked to Sybil.
Got
And
it.
she can just resummon him if he goes away.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fair.
Hey, that's what you'll be able to do with your dragon.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, well, good session,
I'm
guys.
gonna head out. Yeah, I'm gonna head out because I also need to go to the bathroom. So,
Okay.
bye.
Bye.
Are they well?
Thanks, Isabella.